In this particular video, I'll be sharing with you 5 ways you can actually stop women from ruining your life. So many guys, so many men have caught themselves in positions where the worst of them has come out and the woman has taken advantage of it and their life has been entirely ruined. The person you choose as your partner, whether it's in dating, whether in marriage, can determine the course of your life and the outcome of your life. These women have this sort of power over you as a man. And if you're not careful, you would be ruined by women. You are largely to blame because of the choices that you made, the type of woman you chose, and the compatibility, the kind of chemistry or energy that's between both of you that ended up bringing out a certain side of you that you never even knew was there. That's why you see a lot of these great men falling. If many of these men, I'm not going to mention names here, but you know a lot of them who have attained a certain feat and now their life has been crumbled. Their life is crumbled, and that's because of the choices that they made and the type of women that they started associating themselves with. Now they are coming out to apologize and to say one thing or the other because they were caught, not because they are genuinely sorry. But some of them are actually genuinely sorry. They look back and they think to themselves, how did I do that? How was I this beast? Well, there's a beast in everyone. There's a beast in a woman. There's a beast in a man. There's a beauty in you as a man. There's a beauty in women. So you got to be with somebody who actually brings out the beauty in you. The worst of you can come out with the wrong woman. I will show you how you need to stop women from ruining your life. Coming up. Do not ignore the red flags. Most men that their lives have been ruined is because they got married to the wrong woman. It's because they got married to the wrong person. The woman can also say, oh, I got married to the wrong guy anyways. Both of you are not compatible, but you forced it to happen anyways. You have to pay attention to the red flags that your conscience, your mind, your soul, your heart does not accept. You can't just see all that stuff and you ignore it. You see a lot of these guys who have dated some women in the past. I'm not going to mention names here, but if we haven't been specific, let's talk about the Kardashian family, for example. How many men have they been with? And how many men have their lives been ruined by those kind of women? If you think about it. But now, if she picks interest in you, if a woman like that picks interest in you, or you suddenly somehow pick interest in her, you want to forge a relationship with a woman like that and believe that your life will not be ruined. When the obvious thing, the track record has been proven, she has a track record of ruining people's lives, and you still go in there. Some men go ahead and engage them and marry them, and then their lives become a disaster, a complete disaster. My friend, you need to remember where you come from, your roots, and you need to make good choices for yourself. You can't involve yourself with a woman who has proven that, hey, like, my mission is to destroy people's lives. My mission is to destroy men's lives. I'm telling you, if you're with the wrong woman, the side of you that's evil is going to come out. The love is an emotion, is a powerful emotion, and it can bring out the worst in you or the best in you. It's simple as that. There's no absolute self-control when it comes to love. Yes, that's why you see a lot of people who are doing crazy things like stalking, like obsession. You see people who normally, that's not who they are, but they suddenly become something they are not because they are in love, because they've been hurt, because they're feeling a lot of emotion. And then when that whole emotion dies down or subsides, they will sit back and think to themselves, oh, how was I this person? How was I doing all these things? That's what love can do. Don't disregard all these things. Oh, you have to control yourself. You have to be a reasonable man. There's no excuse for you treating a woman badly, blah, blah, all that stuff. Yes, there's no excuse, but you need to find yourself in the ideal situation so that the best of you can always come out, and not the worst of you, and not the side of you that you do not even know, that you may even know, but you've been working on. You don't want that part of you to ever exist. But this person comes into your life to stir that side of you up. You see all that, and you still continue with a woman like that. My brother, you are falling into a dangerous place, and you need to get out of a relationship like that where you know the red flags are obvious, but you keep going. The second way you can absolutely ensure that no woman ever ruins your life is to remove all the bitterness you have against them, about them, around them, however you want to phrase this. A lot of guys that I even know personally have heavy bitterness towards women. Some women have done a lot of things that may be inexcusable. So have men. A lot of you guys have done things that are inexcusable to women. Why are you going to continue to feel resentment towards them? If you constantly have resentment towards women, then they have a certain power over you, a certain hold over you. Free your heart and your mind. If you're going to continue to have a certain resentment over women, they will keep having a hold over you, and you will keep lashing out at them, and the worst of you will keep coming out. I'm telling you, if you believe certain things about women, you will end up saying some things that will land you in trouble. You will end up acting in some ways that will land you in trouble. Some men actually hate women to the point that they don't even like their mother. They don't even like their sister. They believe some things about women which are not true. As you go up, your chances of being dragged down by a woman increases. Whether you're an acting, whether you're a musician, whatever profession you are in, even doctors, even pastors, a lot of all these guys get ruined by women. I'm asking you to remove bitterness from your heart towards women. I'm asking you to remove any sort of resentment, any sort of hatred, any sort of hurt that you have experienced from any girl. Free your spirit, remove it from your heart and your life. This is one way you can absolutely stop any woman from ruining your life, and that is to set boundaries with them. When you set boundaries with people, it ensures that there is mutual understanding. This is how you operate with women. There has to be boundary. Hey, I don't want you hanging out with male friends. Is this something we can honor? I personally too, I wouldn't have female friends. We don't need this sort of friendships in our lives. I mean, if they are acquaintances or people who are related to us, that's fine. But we don't have close friends of the opposite sex. And you guys have that understanding. But now you see her once in a while or here and there hanging out with some guys. Now you have a reason to actually, confront her about it, to actually speak against that. And if you guys, let's say you guys got in a fight, I would never support any guy from getting in a fight with any girl. But trust me, some guys have respected the fact that, women are the weaker vessel, I gotta protect her. We don't need to fight here. Yes, I support that. But some guys have had that belief to the point that when their woman is even punching them, harassing them physically, they let it be. She's just a woman, blah, get out of here. They just, push her away, whatever it is. All those little nudges. No cautioning, no threatening of sort. Like, hey, you need to stop this, otherwise this goes gonna happen. Nothing like that. And then you keep passing, and then the girl ends up taking my bro. Like, there's been a story like this. This dude was Nigerian. The white girl took his life. She killed him, man. She killed him because we saw videos online circulated, and he lost his life to his own girlfriend who was extremely toxic for him. You don't ever want to find yourself not setting boundaries with any girl to the point that she has the effrontery to harass you physically, to the point that she has the effrontery to harass you, with her words. If any girl ever did that to you, you should be out of that relationship immediately. You should be out of that space immediately. You can't be there, continue to be a simp and not listening to your own masculinity, your own energy, your own, spirit. This is not what you want. Every step of the way, there has to be a boundary, my brother. Things that you guys agree on that should never happen. As a man, you don't want to have extreme high tolerance for rubbish in your relationship. No, you must make sure that is reduced or eliminated by setting boundaries with her. Learn to manage your anger when it comes to situations that demand that you react. You don't have to react to every single thing that a woman does. I'm telling you, is that you walk away or walk away. It's either you leave that environment or you leave that relationship entirely. If you are that angry, you don't have to stay there and keep confronting her. You don't have to stay there and keep arguing with her. You don't have to stay there and keep trying to fight with her. Of what gain? What does it profit you to fight with your partner endlessly or in that manner? It doesn't gain you anything. You must recuse yourself from that situation. You must excuse yourself, remove yourself from that situation that could possibly escalate to you, getting even some men getting physical with their partner, which is absolutely insane and should never be heard of any man. Never ever be heard of. Even emotional abuse or physical abuse with words. This is not a position you want to find yourself in. Remove yourself entirely. This is not cowardice. This is just you avoiding that situation that could land you in bigger trouble. That could land you in jail, my brother. You could even lose your job. My brother, the kind of woman you marry, first of all, is absolutely important. Another thing I'm going to say here is do not fall for the guilt tripping. Women know how to guilt trip any man. They know how to guilt trip you. They know how to make you feel bad with yourself, feel bad about something that, you should let her do some things. There are some guys who try to establish boundaries in their relationship, but the woman makes you feel like, oh, you are being insecure. You are an insecure man. You can't let me go hang out with my girls in LA in the summer, where guys will be, where we'll be wearing bikinis, where we'll be on the beach and where we'll get drunk. You don't want to let me live my life. A lot of women try to guilt trip you. And this guilt trip is not something you would ever allow. By falling for that guilt tripping, you are letting her live life on her own terms and however she wants against your own will and wishes and how you feel, disregarding the way you feel as a man in your own relationship. You're disregarding your own emotion. And then your guys are talking to you, but you're pretending, oh yeah, there's nothing there. And then maybe later you go tell your guys, yeah, I don't really like the way she's living her life, blah, 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 all that stuff. And you start resenting your partner. And she will have the effrontery to keep doing that because you've let her do it the first time. She's going to do it the second time. She's going to do it the third time. She'll have the effrontery to keep doing it because you've given her the leeway to just do it anyways. And that will build resentment. That will build a certain level of, dislike towards her that you do not even know exists until one moment you pounce with anger and heaviness on her. And then she'll be like, where is this coming from? Of course, it's coming from over time built up, energy, pent up energy towards her. That's where it's coming from. You have to not let any girl guilt trip you into letting her live life however she wants. If you don't accept something, do not accept it. Make it obvious. Don't be a simp, my brother. Do not accept it. Make it known to her that you do not agree with that. This is all I have for you for now. My name is Ake. If you're new, welcome to the channel. And I hope you like the video. I hope you subscribe. I hope you share with your friends. These are 5 ways you must never let any woman, ruin your life. You can watch the video again. And I hope I see more of you. Take it easy.